Morning, everybody. How we doing, guys? Coffee with a killer. I hope you are phenomenal. I'm about a minute early today, so we'll give people maybe just a second. But if you're brand new to the show, my name is Jordan Payne. I am the founder of Black Gold Trading, co-founder of Obsidian X Strategies, which is a quant fund. I do this call every week, about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and I really just try to pour into people as much as I can. I've been extremely blessed over the past decade plus working with people, working on myself. I try to give a little bit of that back. Cool? Sound good? A couple more people jumping in. So I titled this episode, Can Trading Get You Financially Free? I think that's what I titled it. Can Trading Get You Financially Free? And I want to look at this from a couple different perspectives because I think the vibe out there in the trading community is very skewed. And a lot of people see, the Lamborghinis and the penthouses and the yachts and all of the hoopla. And they're like, oh my gosh, like I want that. And if I trade Forex or futures or options, I can be like that guy. So can trading or will trading get you financially free? Maybe. If you struggled with money prior to trading and you jump into trading thinking that trading will fix a money problem, you still have a money problem. You've just amplified it. If you're jumping into trading and you've previously had a patience problem or a FOMO, fear of missing out problem, or a gambling problem. I know people with gambling problems that are trying to day trade. Patience, frustration problems, like mindset problems. If you take that and you just start doing something new, like trading or drop shipping or an apparel company or Amazon FBA or real estate or whatever, fitness, like whatever it might be, take problems and then you start something new. The problems don't change or they don't disappear just because you're trading now. Just because you're in black gold trading, as an example, doesn't mean that all of those problems go away. That's not how it works. Let's say, heaven forbid, say you've got cancer. And you've got cancer and you live in Ohio and you move to Florida. You still have cancer. You just now live in Florida. You're just somewhere else. You're doing something different. So, first and foremost, I would say no, it won't. On the flip side, though, trading is one of those things that I look at, like yesterday I made about $1,000 in 20 minutes. And I look at that and I say, what is even remotely close to this? Like, what else out there? I did it basically for free. I have a prop firm. Prop firm cost me maybe $50. I don't know. But let's just say I put up $50 and I made $1,000 in 15, 20 minutes. Where else can you do that? Where else do you have that type of opportunity? Where else do you have that type of ROI, not only on your money, but on your time? Just nowhere. It just doesn't exist, guys. I come from a real estate background, and we would wholesale real estate. Wholesaling real estate was great, man. Like, it was really cool. But sorry, this light is right in my eyes. But I had to market for the leads, and I had to learn how to do copywriting, and I had to pay for the marketing, and I had to talk to people on the phone, and I had to follow up, and I had to have a CRM and a pipeline and like negotiate with people. I had to deal with contracts. I had to deal with sometimes real estate agents. I had to deal with title companies. And I would make, anywhere from $5,000 to 15, 20 grand on a deal, and it would take several months. It would cost me several months worth of time, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money. So my point is, will trading change your life? No, but where else do you have this opportunity? Yeah, but Jordan, I could lose money. You could lose money wholesaling. You could lose money, whatever. Guess I gotta turn this light off. I'm sorry. Whoo, dark now. I can actually see though. Holy cow, man! You get some studio lighting in here, and you just about lose it. You just about lose it. So let's say, as far as risk goes with trading, Jordan, I could put up $50, $100 for a prop firm, and then I could lose that money. Yeah, man, but you could also put up hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for marketing for a real estate campaign and get nothing out of it. And it will take you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 months. Does that make sense? What I'm looking for, and why I think trading has had such an impact on my life as well as other people's lives, is what I'm looking for is an ROI on my time. I'm not old, but as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more and more and more conscious of time. And, people are asking me to be involved in different projects, and people have asked me to be with different companies and different ideas. And yesterday I was talking to somebody that wanted me to run a think tank for the city of Canton. And I'm looking at the ROI on my time. Am I going to invest 6 months to a year over here or over here? And is that worth it for me? With trading, the answer thus far in my life has been yes. It is worth the ROI on my time, the investment of my time. Again, I mean, the potential of earning capital in a very short period of time with such a small investment is appealing to me. It fits into my lifestyle. My friend Troy says life by design. That's what it fits that. But you can't expect to bring all of this baggage into trading and then not fix the baggage and expect to be successful. He has jumped in late. I talked about, some of you guys have money problems and you're trying to bring that into trading and you're wondering why trading isn't working for you, or you have this fear problem, or FOMO, or you're not patient. A massive one in trading is greed. And we bring these things into trading and we never fix them. Man, trading just isn't for me. No, it is for you, but you brought baggage. So my team and I, and this is, we've really started this more recently, like past couple weeks, we've started saying no to a lot of people because we see the baggage and we say, man, we don't know if we'd be able to help. And it's not like, oh, you're so messed up. It's not that. It's like we need to fix some things if we're going to get to a place of profitability and sustainability. There's people in our community that have been around for a year and they've never passed a prop firm. Other people that have been here for a week and have passed a prop firm. Could it be, and they're trading the same strategy, could it be the baggage? So will trading change your life? No. You have to change your life. And by changing your life will change. By fixing the shit, you'll get better as a person, as a father, as a mother, as a whatever, as a trader, as a business owner. People don't like this message. People don't like this conversation because what it does is this. Puts the spotlight on them. People don't like that. Dude, I don't want to hear a freaking pep talk about my mindset. Show me how to trade profitably. trying to, but the mindset is why you're not able to trade profitably. Dude, I don't want to hear about FOMO and XYZ. I just want a strategy that works. It's not the strategy that doesn't work. It's the X, Y, and Z. You guys get my point, right? I'm beating this horse to death. So yes and no. And where I was going with the team is we've started saying no to a lot more people. And we've started to really be a lot more selective about who we're letting come into the gates. What's up, Paul? Paul, if you're bored, we'll be at the same place at the same time. 10 o'clock. I don't have, never mind. 10 o'clock. Any questions about this, guys? I'll take it a step further. I've had people that have followed me into real estate, into DeFi, into trading. And I don't say this with any sort of I don't say this with pride, but they have not succeeded where I have succeeded. Same age, same gender, same ethnicity, same amount of time, same tools, same strategies. You guys got to wonder, why do some people succeed and why do some people fail? And we blame the vehicle. We blame the tool. Nah, man, the tool's busted. Well, then we're all using a busted tool and somebody's succeeding and somebody's not succeeding with a busted. You guys get the idea. So that great question. This is a really, 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 really good question, but it's the wrong question. It doesn't have anything to do with trading. Trading isn't the problem, right? It's the person is the problem. Does that make sense? It's not how do I draw a square or 3 squares. That's not the problem. The problem is the baggage that we bring into, and when I keep on going like this, it's all here. It's the baggage that we're bringing in that we're not fixing. When I say we, not everybody, but some people aren't fixing and then wondering why the tool doesn't work. It's not the tool. This I almost drew on my forehead. This is the tool. We have somebody in our community. There's multiple people, but there's people in our community that have come to 3, 4, 5 masterminds that have sat in my house talking to me one-on-one and Josh one-on-one and the team one-on-one, have gone and had cigars with us. We've worked with them for, let's just say, a year, 2 years, that are not making progress, and they still, to this day, have not done the first thing that I told them to do. The first thing I told them, they haven't done it. And I know because I see their end of day results every single day. So in this scenario, a book is not going to fix that, dude. A podcast, Coffee with a Killer, won't fix that. This person was not accepted into Feast. This person has been uninvited to come to the next mastermind. Why would I accept your money to come back to a mastermind if we still haven't done what we told you to do on the first mastermind 2 years ago? That's baggage. That's most likely generations and decades of bad whatever. Bad information or bad mindset. Could be bad environment. It could be a number of things. I think trading can change your life. I do. I think what we need to do is we need to do some things in tandem. We need to work on trading while we work on ourselves. They go hand in hand. The trading won't help you with this stuff, but this stuff will help you with the trading. Guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. I know that some of these topics feel like super heavy, and I don't mean them to be. I want to help you guys. I truly, truly, truly want to help you. That's why I'm awake at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning doing a free call for you. I want to help you guys. But I also want there to be doggone realistic information. There just has to be realistic. No one's talking about this, man. No one talks about this stuff. And the reason why is because it's not popular. I had a guy. His name's Magnus. Magnus is awesome. Magnus took the time. Magnus doesn't work for me. Magnus shows up almost every day at the office in person to trade with us. And Magnus put together, it was like a 10-page report on our YouTube channel. And long story short, dude, why do you only have a couple thousand followers and not 500,000 like that guy? Well, for starters, this is not a popular message. And I call people out. And I talk about things that people don't want to hear. And I hopefully, kind of lift the veil a little bit and say, man, this is what it would take to get to where you want to be. And that message will never be popular. Before anybody gets crazy here, I dealt with and still deal with all of this. So if you're thinking, it gets way, 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 way better, it gets better. But this is all stuff that I've had to go through. This is all stuff that I've struggled with, that I'm either have overcome or in the process of overcoming. So you're not alone. I'm just talking about it. People absolutely want the quick fix. Josh was quoting, I don't know what movie it was, but yesterday, can I get the shortcut to the shortcut? People want a quick fix, man. And I wish there was one. I think what I'm talking about, I think is the quick fix. It's the perception of what quick means. Because I would never, ever, 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 ever go back to a job. And what I'm doing now took me years to accomplish, but that was the shortcut. Fixing this is the shortcut. So I know people want a quick fix. This is the quick fix. When I say quick, it's relative, right? It's going to take some time, but what's the alternative? You work until you're 50, 60, 70 years old. And when you retire, you're so burnt out that you can't even enjoy the rest of your life. That's not the quick fix. The quick fix is, man, I'm going to invest a year into myself. And you guys are going to hate this one. I'm going to invest a year's worth of money into mentors and coaches and consultants and systems and processes and procedures and KPIs. That's the quick fix. Not waiting until you're 50, 60, 70 years old to hopefully retire. Paul, I'm hard-headed, man. And thank God I had people in my life that would smack me upside the head, because good golly, I've got a thick skull, man. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys do that when you get a minute. We'll rock and roll. Try to take some time off this weekend. Go relax if you can. I'm actually meeting up with quite a few folks from our community here in a little bit, just to relax a little bit. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you. Maybe.